I do. But people, remember what I said when I do this?
Spartans! What is your profession? You see, old friend, I brought more soldiers than you did.
There we go. You see, Dennis knows. Dennis knows the rules. So every time we do that, everybody has to respond. Ahoo, ahoo, ahoo. There you go. Mama Bear's there. Exactly. Exactly. There you go. So let's pull this up. Let me just share it right here. Charles, you got the chat, right?
Yep, go ahead, man.
All right, cool. So what have we here? Who is that man? And those glasses right there. Hmm? Definitely this is happening. Now, obviously, we reported about a month ago, give or so, that Zack had gone to the kingdom to follow up with this UFC fight, and apparently it's going to happen. It's definitely going to happen. I mean, more pictures coming up here and there with Zack and the prince here pretty much says it all. What are your thoughts, Charles?
Yeah. He has there's a lot going on in the background that we don't see, but yeah, that UFC thing is definitely kicking off. Now, I'm not a UFC fan. I'm not really into that type of stuff in general, but for those who are, it's going to be a very exciting time and a very special thing that's coming as far as that goes. And I am pretty sure that that is not all that may be cooking in the background with these two. So we're watching this one close as far as that relationship goes. We're watching that close, and of course we'll keep everybody up to speed as much as we possibly can on that. But yeah, I think that's very it's an exciting time for people who are definitely into the UFC fighting and stuff like that. So we'll see how it goes.
I wonder where this when they do this movie, where's it going to go? What platform will it stay on? Netflix, or probably go to theaters, or maybe another streamer? Like, what do you think?
Um, I honestly, I can't forecast that. I have no clue where they're going to go with that. So, um, Zack Snyder right now has his hands and his fingers in a lot of pies. So, he's got this. He obviously, even though that picture that he took with James Gunn was a little crass on James Gunn's part with the smug smile and all of that bull crap. Him trying to troll us, that's exactly what he was doing. But all in all, the fact that Zack was even there speaks volumes. You know what I mean? So
Right.
whether he wasn't obviously there with James Gunn, but the fact that he was in the building does mean something. Obviously, Zack Snyder is not the type of person that just boast all over X Twitter and run his mouth about things that he's doing until it's time for him to talk about something. That's just what he does. So, and even then, he's generally cryptic. So, yeah,
But
he's doing a lot. He's got
that's what makes it interesting, also, because it keeps you excited.
exactly. I don't need to exactly. I don't need to know every moment like these kids got to know every 30 seconds who James Gunn's gonna cast and is he gonna pick the guy that I told him to pick, and he needs to fan cast this person and all that and run their mouth on there like they're gossiping like little girls or something, man. I don't understand all that. But I miss the days when a movie was coming out and you found out when somebody was in it, it was a surprise. You know what I mean? It was just like, oh. But
yeah, no, it's just we're in the information age now. Everybody needs the clicks and views. But yeah,
and I keep telling them, the information age, nobody's interested in the truth. There's no currency in the truth. Make believe is what they want to believe in. So that's where we are now.
Facts. All right, so let's see what else is in the menu, guys.
Tom Franklin, what's up?
You got the chat there? All right. Okay.
but yeah, absolutely. Rudolph Jackson says, I think Zack Snyder would make a masterpiece out of Wonder Twins and Cyborg movie. Of course. Of course. Because remember, we're talking about, two men on opposite ends of the spectrum. One man just makes movies just because of based off of his core beliefs around superheroes being silly. And one's core believes that he believes that those movies should be taken seriously, and that the mythos should be taken seriously, and that they are our modern myths. So I like the guy with the adult take. So there you go.